Okay, good morning. 7:01. I just woke up. Like, just woke up. We got church today. It's a Sunday. That's why I'm not up at 4:30. Though I do need to start recording more at 4:30, so it shows what I actually do like every day. Every Sunday, my routine's the same, but look on the weekdays. You might be wondering what's on my shirt. We got a new mic, but we also got a new camera, so quality should be a lot better. You see, I can do this. Not manual focus. I can move. Hold on, you know how many times I've showed my phone to show time and not been able to focus on it? Ooh, it's 7:02. I was up late last night. I slept like crap. Watching the Alexander Volkanovski fight. Full got it done. I've stopped using pre for probably the last two workouts because I didn't have enough. Only like 2 servings left. And I just had energy drink cans, so I've just been drinking those in the gym. But we bought more. So I swear to God, I've added the pre flavors. Grape, C-Bum. I have this one too. There's like a serving left. It's hard to kill with pink lemonade. And I have a Gorilla Mode one. I've heard good things about Gorilla Mode, but I have got their sour gummy worm, and not only does it not have enough beta alanine, it tastes like butt. So I just don't like it. But we're gonna get this pre. The carb, probably a Rice Krispie treat. I'm not gonna lie to you. A pretty good day. I think I have a 6 mile run today. I don't know. I'm using endorphins still. Okay, I gotta explain. Okay, I'll explain it right now. So the dude from Endorphins, I'm not gonna explain it because I don't want to get this dude where everybody thinks something. So what I'll say is I'm permanently using Endorphins for probably at least the year. I worked out something with him, so I have a year playing with Endorphins for coaching. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So use Endorphins. It really is like good training plans though, and it gives you better insight. And what I do like compared, because I was using Garmin Coach when I trained for my 5K, and this is so nice, and it's so stupid that I like this, but I like it's a nice thing to me. When I run on the treadmill, it gives me the certain miles per hour to put it at. Because the treadmill, you have the miles per hour meter, and I never know what to put it at. And it gives me the miles per. And of course, I can look at my watch and dial it, but then I'm like, point, like to a decimal point. It's like, dude. But it gives you the exact treadmill speed to use, and it's so nice, and I love it. Um, but we got chest, so it's pretty good. Okay, we're down in the gym. I also really hope this audio isn't delayed. I had the really bad problem when uploading it, so I got a DJI Action 5 Pro, and then the DJI Mic Mini. I had a problem with like the audio syncing up correctly when uploading it to Mimo, but on my SD card. But then I think I figured Mimo out. But even then, I could just use my SD card if stuff goes south. So I just really hope this is right. Anyways, we have chest. So it's 3 sets flat bench, 3 sets incline, 3 sets, or no, 4 sets shoulder press. Okay, I'm gonna change this today because my shoulders I've seen zero growth. And I've been in the split for probably oh I'm gonna split probably like 4 or 5 months. No, the news I've not seen any shoulder growth in like 3 months, which is 2-3 weeks, whatever. But I've raised weight. I mean I'm at max weight with our dumbbells. I got 25-pound dumbbells, and that's it. So 50 pounds in total. So, but there still do get good activation in like right here, my sides. So we're gonna do 2 sets lateral raises, 2 sets shoulder press, and then 2 sets cable flies. I really want to cut cable flies because I know I don't do them right. I put my when I do it like this and do it downwards, but it still gets a pump. That's my only reasoning for keeping them. It's 2 sets, whatever. And then I change it. I do 2 sets, pretty light sets, but I just like run them. Like I just do ton of reps of what are those called? You lay on the bench. This is for triceps. You lay on the bench and you do this. You can correct me in the comments because I'm blanking on what those are called. God, hold on. We're gonna ask dumbbell tricep movements. This is gonna irritate the crap out of me.
Tricep exercises.
Skull crushers. Skull crushers. Okay, we're gonna do skull crushers and then 3 sets of tricep pull downs. So. I love chest day. We have caffeine in the system, which is always good. We at church in 2 hours if I go because the road's icy because we had another ice storm. I didn't even go to work yesterday, so the money's low, but I at least went to work Friday, so that's something. But trying to think what else I need to say. Oh, Luke Hopkins. I'm trying to finish my rant from this morning because I didn't finish it all. What I wanted to say. I bought the drop. My shirt from Gunner. I don't know the potential performance. I did about that, and I was like, oh, I'll wear it in my next video. It says shipped, so it's the 1st of February. Wait, it's February. So probably my next video I have it, but this obviously will come out in February 7th because the 8th is the Super Bowl. It's next weekend, so I'll probably film it on the 8th again. So it's coming out on Super Bowl Sunday. So who do I want to win? It's Seahawks. Oh no, I want the Patriots to win. Only because I'm a Vikings fan, and why couldn't Sam Darnold do it for us? That was the wind. But I bought the whole Luke Hopkins The Effect drop. It was very stupid because I just bought a camera. But he was like, oh, we might not release it. Also, The Final Dance was fire. It's the Nick Baer release. The Nick Baer, documentary. Pretty good. So, if you can hear the it's the water pipes. The ceiling isn't enclosed yet, but I'm not going to fight about it because I have a gym, so I'm not going to complain a bit. Alright, we're going to get to this workout. Also, this is magnetic, so I'm going to try to get some cool shots for triceps. Hook it to the cage. We're going to try. We're going to see how this goes. But so, I really like this camera so far, so.
God gave you and me a rational mind for a purpose, to use the thing. And part of using our rational minds means to solve problems, to put the best scenario together we are capable of. I don't think I'm speaking to many lazy people. But if you're like me, you are selectively lazy. A good friend of mine pointed out to me, Cliff, you complain too much about doing administrative tasks. You're sharp enough to complete some administrative tasks. You're being lazy. My friend was right, and I appreciated him confronting me with that fact. It's very easy to be selectively lazy. Yes, when I was in high school, I loved playing ball and I loved social interaction. Not easy for me to study. And I'm so grateful that I had a father who disciplined me, who prayed for me, who loved me, and who encouraged me and taught me to study. I'm not the only high school kid like that, am I? No, there are many who love to play sports, who love to get into art, music, but let's not crack a book. That's boring. There are many men who hit home runs on the job. They have a great golf game, but their wives and children are emotionally starving. There are many women who do well on the job, who do well in the home, raising a family, but they have totally ignored their relationship with God. There are many people who are social butterflies and who love having a great time, but they neglect their interior life, their soul. And Jesus asked the penetrating question, what does it profit a man or a woman if they gain the whole world but lose their soul? The soul is the real you, the real me. Yes, it's very easy to be selectively lazy. I am consistently amazed how many intelligent, hardworking people think spirituality, a relationship with God, is just going to happen like poof. And if it doesn't happen, poof, then God doesn't exist. You would never approach any other area of life in that manner. Why do you approach God that way? Instead, think. If you have to work to get an education, if you have to work to get an athletic body and career, if you have to work to climb the corporate ladder, if you have to work to build a marriage and a family, then don't you think you're going to have to work to build a relationship with the God of the universe? Of course you are. And that's why I plead with you. Read the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Get to know Christ. Pray. Cry out to Him genuinely from the depth of your being. Help me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. Give me insight. Give me wisdom. Help me think through how to handle this relationship, how to resolve this conflict, how to make peace in this relationship. Yes, a relationship with God involves thinking, praying. It involves responding emotionally to God's love, which means you got to focus on His love and then open up your life and allow His love to come into you. Yes, Jesus insisted that spirituality is not highly impractical. It's highly...
Okay, we're back in my room. It's 8:21. I want to go more in like what I eat, how I fuel. So let me pull my phone out. I'll give you guys like the complete macros for my breakfast. I eat this every single day. The only thing that's changed is the Premier Protein Shake. I used to drink Fairlife. This is like 15. It's more like 10 actually ounces of water. I usually use 16. 1 scoop of BPM, lemon lime, mango's better. Mango is better. And then 1 scoop of Rise creatine, 5 grams. Usually I use my Hill Mix, but it's in the car, and I'm not going out because it is 18 degrees. I shook it up in my bike bottle, took the lid off, we're drinking it in that. Got a Premier Protein Shake. We have an Oikos Strawberry, 000, 15 grams. 20 grams is a bud. People love them. I hate them. And we have 3 Premier Protein pancakes with peanut butter on them. I'm trying to gain a little bit of weight right now. So 640 calories, 67 grams of protein, 40 carbs, 22 grams of fat. I would like the fat to be a little bit lower, but we're bulking, so it is what it is. Once I go back to like maintaining in prep, this is off season. Once I go into my prep, we're gonna take peanut butter and lower fats and maintain super high carbs, super high protein until race day, and then probably 3 days before the race, I'm gonna spam fats. And then the 2 days before the race, carbs. Protein still. I want to hit my protein, like, so if I'm 160 pounds, but then 155 right now. 160 grams protein laid. That's it. We don't want any more, especially like the day before the race, because protein takes longer to digest. This is what I eat every morning. And my lunch is like fairly similar. It's chicken, popcorners, and a protein bar, and a diet soda, which I usually don't eat during the weekends, but I have a ton of extra meal prep, so we will eat that today. And then the dinner, my parents cook. I'm 17, so I usually eat what they make, which I think is tuna casserole, which is kind of but it's full carbs, so we do got 6 miles today. Pre-church, I'm going to scarf this down, go shower, go to church, and I will let y'all know with my next meal what it is, but this is probably my favorite meal of the day. Usually I'll eat this, watch some YouTube, read. I'm starting on that book. I've been slacking on reading, but yeah. Okay. So now we're back from church. We went to like Bath and Body Works and stuff. My mom wanted to go there. Loot has been secured. I got that. And I got a lotion, like the lotion for this. Usually I don't buy Bath and Body Works stuff because I feel feminine, but I bought cologne because it smelled good, and it was $5.95. Can't beat it. Okay, I gotta run. I'll break down the run now, and I'm gonna do a run breakdown for how I felt after the run when I get home. I got more stuff to do. I gotta run. I gotta scarf down some food and get out of here again and go get some dinner to my go help my grandparents out. So, not really gonna have time to record any other run. I really wanted to get like a few clips. I'm not gonna have time to. So we're doing my best. 6 miles, aiming for an 8:25 to an 8:38 pace. We're gonna try. At least I want to hit 9:30. This is for some reason saying I can run a 5K in 21 minutes. Wrong. But we're going to try. I'm not going to be able to get any clips of the run, but I'll try to do a breakdown after the run. Hopefully, if not, when I do my end of yap, I will do that. Also, because I'm doing my food, I had a Diet Monster. I hate saying Joe Rogan says that. The only reason I said Diet Monster was stuck in my head from him saying it. I had a White Monster, the best one. For dinner, 4 ounces of tuna, cream of mushroom soup, and macaroni. Okay, which is tuna mac. That's what I just said. And then I got dark chocolate bars at Aldi because they're fire and I've really been wanting them. And I found them, finally. So I had 2 of those, which was 280 calories. I'm now sitting at 1,700 calories, 117 grams of protein, 156 grams of carbs, and 98 grams of fat. Meaning we got a lot to eat. I'm going to eat some chicken, a protein bar, and a thing of chips, which will shoot my protein up. Probably still be at like 2,300 calories after that, if even that. And then I'll probably eat something else tonight. Probably more another dark chocolate bar. Those are fire. I had 2 of them earlier. But it was just some pre-carbs and fat for my run. So we're going to hit the 6 miles. I don't know. It's on treadmill. So we're going to hurry up and try to get this done. And then I will let you know how the run goes. Maybe right after the run. Maybe tonight when I do my breakdown for the day. And just do my yap session. So I will see you then. Okay. Hold on. Let's connect the microphone. Okay, it's 3:53. I'm back. I got back home at my grandparents' house, and like it was like a truck bed load full amount. Like that's about the equivalent of what it was to of dirt. We had to move into a flower bed. It took like an hour, but it made my calories super high. I burned, according to my Garmin, which I feel like is pretty accurate, 1,069. 69. Anyways, calories. Let's put this in my shirt so I can talk. So calories are high today, meaning we gotta eat a good bit. We got tuna mac, so we're eating for dinner. So with my lunch, I ate 131 grams chicken tenderloin, a Quest bar, and bag popcorn. So this puts me at 2,100 calories, 167 grams protein, 174 grams carbs, 81 grams of fat. My fat is kind of high. I'm not a fan of it, but my calories are low. I got like 1,400 calories to eat. And I need like 150, 180 more grams of carbs. That's counting my dinner. So we're gonna be eating tonight. So a random side note, I don't know if I said this in my other thing, but it smells fire. I have the lotion too. I'm the same guy who doesn't really buy Bath and Body Works trucks. I was kind of girly. It's fire. I'm glad my mom pulled me in there. But I came home, I showered. Let's do a breakdown of the run. The run, 6 miles, ran it at an average of 6:35. It's gonna be 51 minutes. Not too bad for my long run of the week. Not too bad. It felt pretty good. I feel like I'm recovering pretty well from my runs and my lifts. The only thing I feel like I haven't recovered well is like my strength training. I do triceps. Oh my god! Not right now. I'm fine right now. But last week, I think it would have been Wednesday. I hit triceps. My triceps hurt until yesterday. It's how bad I hate triceps. Like it's not even funny. And then also, fuel wise, I also drink about a gallon of water a day. Today's video is mostly about how I fuel, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. I currently am trying to bulk. That's why I told you I burned probably around 3,000-ish calories today, and I'm going to eat 3,500 just because I'm trying to gain weight. Put on a little bit more muscle before I go into a prep. Hopefully to help with injury prevention and all that. So I'm still kind of learning how my body needs to bulk because I've only ever lost weight. It's my first ever bulk. And also, I want to put on a little bit extra fat for the prep, so that way I can dial in my calories. And for like, if I lose, say 5 pounds, oh well. Yes, I can always gain it back on the prep. Because within the first 2 weeks, I should be dialed calorie wise. But just so we have some playroom. But yeah. I think that's it for now. This is not my yap yet. We'll do that next. But it's 3:57. I want to have this video edited tonight. This isn't too bad. So I went to church, hit my run. Well, I lifted this morning before that too. Went and did a flower bed. We still had a lot more food to eat, so I'll let you know what I eat. I always eat cereal at night. I'm a cereal addict, but I also got those dark chocolate bars that are fire. So we will not starve. I got stuff to eat. I'm actually going to go eat a dark chocolate bar right now. Those things are so addicting. It's not funny. Hold on. I have it in my calorie app of what they're called, but I can only find them at Aldi's. Moser and Roth chocolate bars. Specifically the dark chocolate sea salt. Bang, because it's the only one I eat. Fire. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat one of those and then eat dinner within like over the next hour and a half. No training today. I'm done. I'll probably come back, film the ending for this video, and figure out. Well, no, I'll probably do like 7 o'clock tonight. Working myself ready for school tomorrow. I got a meal prep for this week because I do have school. I still am in high school, so yeah. Pretty chill rest of the night. Just kind of getting stuff ready for the week. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so it is 5:48. I just got done because I'm forcing myself to get back into it. Read the chipper. It's not like I'm forcing myself because I can't read it because it's bad. It's actually a really good book. Between all the training and school and work, by the time I get home, I'm tired. And so Sundays are a good reset because I actually did a lot today. I'm very tired after all the work I did. Anyways, but it just forces the discipline of doing it. One thing I think I'm gonna change my diet. The protein pancakes with peanut butter. I'm gonna try it tomorrow. Switching to peanut butter for eggs. It's the same amount of fat. It's actually 5 grams less, but so what? It's just still fat. I need in the morning, except a little more protein. We gotta make the carbs up somehow. That's about the one thing I'm losing from the peanut butter. But it's like 5. Hold on, let's see how much carbs. It's 5 grams of carbs. I can make that up. I promise. So we are sitting at 2,100 calories. 2,100 calories and 2,188 calories. 166 grams of protein, 173 grams of carbs, 87 grams of fat. So a higher fat day. I have a really time not eating high fat because I'm bulking. So that is what that is. We're gonna have to eat some more carbs. I'm about to go eat cereal, so it's like a 500 calorie thing. So I like my bowls of cereal are full, so and with milk, but it's like 2%. So my protein probably go to 180, and my carbs probably in like 250s, and then I still gotta eat more because I'm at 2,100 calories. Well, let's say 22 because it's 2,188. I still gotta eat 1,300. We got a lot of calories to eat. But that's a good problem to have. Though I would have loved that yesterday, fight night, UFC. Saying that like I didn't eat a meatball sub at 11 o'clock. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Now, even though I haven't finished with my macros, but I still think I gave a good rough estimate. The reason I want to end now is because this is about what my day would look like. I'd eat my bowl of cereal and I'd go to bed. Eating wise. So this is what my day would usually look like. There's days like today where I eat a little extra because I did extra. And conditions called for it. But the main thing I want to talk about is fueling because I didn't understand this when I first started working out. My problem was like I was trying to lose weight, right? So my thought process was the less I eat, the faster I lose weight. But once I lost weight, I had a lot of loose skin because I lost 70 pounds, 44 months. I was eating 1,300 calories a day as a 17 or 15-year-old, 16-year-old, whatever. 15 to 16. I was like 16. This is a 16-year-old that was lifting and running. Well, I wasn't even running yet. I was lifting and walking and like hopping on the bike. But when I say bike, I wasn't workout. I was like just pedaling and watching my phone. I wasn't into hybrid athlete stuff yet. So just understanding fueling. Carb is your energy source. Fats help your hormones as well as just all sorts of things in your body. And proteins help you build back. And I was good with proteins, but carbs, no. Fat, no. And fats are higher calories. When you're cutting, you do need to have lower fat. That's a fact. Fight me. But you don't cut them, especially not carbs. That's your body's energy source, and that's why I always felt like crap, and I was grumpy, and there was days I didn't even want to go to the gym, and it's because I was tired. And I realistically should have been eating like 2,000 calories, at least at the start, and towards the end maybe 1,800. But I was an idiot. I learned now I know, and it took me to start running and taking it seriously and to like bulk and actually try to make progression is what made me realize you were not feeling right. So it's more than a calorie. It really is how you're going to feel. I seen this from somebody else. Your carbs and all that's gonna be how you look, but your micronutrients, really, honestly, even your macro, it's how you feel. It's more than how you look. But yeah, so that's how I fuel all this, and this is some of my lifts and all that. But it's how I fuel as a 17-year-old hybrid athlete. Let's give you a week count from triathlon. Go to my Garmin app. It's like logs for race day. That's race predictor. It's saying I can run a 21-minute 5K. I call cap. Would love that, but training and planning, races and events. We are 36 weeks out exactly. So I'm excited. 36 week out. 16 week. Not even. We're around 16 weeks. I think my prep's like gonna be like 25 to 20 weeks. So we're around 16 weeks out from prep. Almost done with the off season. No, we're not. We got like 3-4 months left. Actually, it's only like 3 months. That's crazy. Because I'm starting in like May or June. I'm gonna start swimming before the prep. So, but yeah. So hope you all have a good day. I appreciate you watching. If you would subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, just thank you for watching.